Hello, friend. Hello, friend. Hello, friend.
This incident is a test. July 29th of this year, we discovered that attackers had gained unauthorized access to certain. This incident is a test data files. I want to take a few minutes to talk with you about it. Make sure you have the facts. This incident is a test. We acted immediately to stop the intrusion. We promptly engaged a leading cybersecurity firm, which has been conducting a comprehensive forensic review to determine the scope of the intrusion.
Don't worry, all of your delicate financial information is safe with me. And I promise we won't destroy capitalism as we know it.
As you're probably aware, earlier today, we announced a cybersecurity incident that has impacted those who rely on us to protect their personal information. Equifax will not be defined, and we will, by this incident. As you're probably aware, earlier today, we announced a cybersecurity incident that has impacted those who rely on us to protect their personal information. This incident is a test for all of us. To that end, we're taking unprecedented step of offering every U.S. consumer in the country a comprehensive package of identity theft protection, credit file monitoring at no cost. Thank you.
Equifax says more than 200,000 credit card numbers were obtained during a recent data breach. The breach was discovered on July 29th. Names, birth dates, social security numbers, and driver's license numbers were also exposed. Equifax representatives say they will not contact everyone affected, but you can check if your information was stolen on equifaxsecurity2017.com or call 866-447-7559.
This incident is a test.
You will also have the option to sign up for a credit monitoring service. Our time now is 5:51. It is 62 degrees. We have a guest in the studio, and Dave's got another look at our forecast when we return.
It's The Real News. I'm Aaron Nete. It took more than a month for Equifax to publicly disclose it. And during that time, just days after it happened, 3 company executives sold nearly $2 million worth of stock. That means if you want to find out if your data was stolen, you can't take legal action against the company that lost it. Bill Black is a white-collar criminologist, associate professor of economics and law at the University of Missouri, Kansas City, and the author of the book, The Best Way to Rob a Bank is to Own One.
This is the third major breach times. Now, along the way, by the way, they said proudly, but this was not, there was no breach of our core system. So before you ever get to the core, 142 million customers are thrown under the bus. You can access their site, and apparently maybe it will tell you that they don't think you were a victim. But you know, again, the onus shouldn't be put on us. They are the ones that screwed up. They're the ones that should be notifying us. They're the ones who, at their own expense, should be fixing it. That's what all. But on top of that, they immediately saw an opportunity, A, to protect themselves, that you talked about, and B, to make a profit. Equifax, if you, and this was in the fine print, mind you, if you sign up for this protection, you have to give up any right to bring a class action suit. Now, virtually all elected Republicans at the national level, including the Trump administration, are trying to eliminate the CFPB protection against this. They know that if they put the onus on 142 million people, maybe 2 million, might opt out of this. But that isn't it, because they also said, hey, this is a chance to make money on the victims. Turns out if you sign up for this 1 year of free protection, it's automatically renewed. And they charge you for it after year 1. And again, they know that if they do this to some tens of millions of people, that most people will simply not track that it's a year later and that they have to kill this protection. And so they've turned this massive abuse, this greed upon greed upon greed, into yet another opportunity to make money off the customers who they are treating in the most atrocious fashion possible. This is like a bad novel that someone wrote who hated corporations, except all of it's coming from the senior leadership of the corporation.